want to put TB against the lifestealer. But now it's an off-lane lifestealer.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Because I think that was one of the things that they saved themselves, either a nice little off-lane pick or something. Because
well, you know, more on top of that with the line, we were talking about the possible final picks for paiN Gaming, and you know, Chaos Knight was thrown out, but the idea that he can insta-kill those illusions. But we also did bring up Terrorblade, you know, in the lifestealer matchup, he likes that.
Yeah.
But again, there still is that, right? There still is that with the line, he could insta-kill those illusions. Do you think that's a concern that paiN Gaming is going to have to deal with?
I think it's a little bit of concern, but Lion just doesn't find much already.
Solo's dead.
He's going to go down.
As we go into the game here, Weehaw gets first blood on Viscid. Well, that's a great start, to say the least, for paiN Gaming.
Yeah, it is.
He has definitely proven he can dominate with that hero. Ooh. Also very good on the Terrorblade matchup, but yeah, you see here middle lane.
He's going to get it too, it looks like, and that's huge. That's way bigger than a first blood. You just kill off not only the chicken, his ring of regen.
Oh, that's big.
That is a ton of gold, and if you get three denies and like one last hit is better than a hero kill this early in the game, which is it's weird, but it's also, you know, win your lane.
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
Speaking of that, Viper winning the lane quite a bit, and I go back to especially how the game is starting for Weehaw here, as you do see a setup. Tavo does go down once again at the top lane, but you see Slaughter camping that middle lane. He is looking for the angle. Was that a solo kill, by the way? No, line was up there, but we were unable to catch it on camera, unfortunately. Tavo, 4 minutes in. No, that's KingRD actually solo going at it, so Solo will pick it up, well placed with the Earth Spike. But back to the middle lane now, you see Roger landing the crush. There's an Arcane Respawn. Roger will be like, yeah, I'm going to take that. Weehaw going for the TP, and it's successful initially, but he's dead in the fountain. Too much dot. You know, making the taunt play. Obviously a great escape on himself. And look at there's a scan. He knows people are here now for sure. He's going to back off. He's actually going to see Duster, say hello, and then walk it off. Meanwhile, middle lane, Weehaw, more harassment. Maybe a kill coming to this. No level 6 yet on Solo, obviously, but not absolutely needed. Weehaw going down again. Solo actually credit for the kill, but no one definitely doing most of the damage. He's at the top lane doing the shift here and tanking up, so he'll be fine. He actually has plenty of support coming over, both the Slaughter and the Lion. Currently invis from that smoke. Duster, oh, he's in trouble. He did not know, for good reason, with that smoke play. So they should be able to get this. Now we have the shallow grave, and there we go. Ramses will guarantee to get the kill on Duster.
I'm actually surprised by Solo's skill build. He goes 2-2-0, and I think mana burn, or pardon me, mana drain has been like super buffed with the slow and all that. But I mean, Solo's doing a great job. He just gets a few kills and then dies, and he has full mana again.
Well, middle lane, meanwhile, they're going in. No one looking for the play. Gets done initially, but not enough. The shallow creep on himself. Duster misplayed right there. He double tapped the W perhaps. Trying to go for the save onto Weehaw. Unfortunately, didn't really do it in the end.
You just want to run in there, you know, give your miss percentage, and the burn damage, if you get it early enough, is fine. And
well, what about the old school armlet build? What would be wrong with that this game, you think?
I mean, you're just, what are you really doing? You're giving yourself some armor, some damage. I think they just want to, you know, get to a certain point.
Oh, Prom Aurora, they use it in return. Roger just kind of walking on up. No one else takes a heal bomb. He's getting low himself. Tavo can now finish him off, though. Ramsey's off to the side. Solo, he's rotating in. Again, no Finger of Death just yet. Only level 5. I believe Sunder's still ready. No, it's actually in a mana currently on HFN. Make it as there's the Finger of Death. Not enough damage for the kill. The waveform will finish the job, though. Now they're going for Terrorblade. Remember, again, no Sunder. He doesn't have the mana for it. Shallow Cave will keep him alive, but he's basically dead at this point. Trying to go for the turn kill. That's not going to work. HFN goes down. No one is unstoppable, apparently, and he wants more out of this. Duster, though, the Adaptive Strike will put him in a stun, and there's the final auto attack. No one will actually take it. Double kill for him. 12-3 start. 5,000 net relief for Virtus Pro. But now he does get 200 plus gold for it, so can he still make it happen, of course, but he's sitting on a, you know, Ring of Basilisk currently with that Helm of the Dominator. Obviously an under farm start for Weehaw. He doesn't even have boots just yet. He just picked up that Blightstone. Now he needs to run out of here. Will that Gravekeeper's Cloak keep him alive? Another TP in from Viper. Has the ultimate. Gonna activate it onto him right there. The break effect is up as well. He is melting away. KingRD goes for the sleep. Is it enough to save him? No, it's not. Down goes Weehaw again, and KingRD, all they can do is just walk away in shame. Not much more.
Might be able to catch up. They just keep chasing, yeah. But I think one of the bigger things too is your Helm of the Dominator creeps are worth 200 gold now, right? So Weehaw just fed himself away and that 200 gold creep. That is a lot more gold. Like, it adds up. It used to be 125, and they find him.
Rogers, well,
Roger.
he kind of found them, and all of a sudden his team is gone. I mean,
pop back.
It was a little awkward. Let's talk about that for a second. You can tell, first off, with the spam, they're having some fun with this, but can they really play around this Terrorblade right now, like pushing with that Metamorphosis more, you think, or are they doing all they can right now?
It feels like they're doing enough, and that's the thing. Once Lifestealer gets that Radiance, it's so good versus Terrorblade. Like, you just go into a fight, his illusions they lose a ton of their damage because of that mischance. They're going to go for Pasha, but he's actually going to go on them.
That's a tough kill. He pops a Rage. Now, he's still taking some good damage right now as it's wearing off. Plenty of physical, but it's not enough in the end, and now they're turning onto the Beastmaster. They already killed Visage. The break coming out. The Familiars are still around, but they can't do a damn thing to save his teammate, so it ends up being a turn exactly. The supports were nearby. Smoking up his 4 around the Terrorblade, perhaps. I mean, they got a Beastmaster initiation. Visage deals some decent damage. Do they need to be doing more of that, or are they doing all they can once again, I ask?
It feels like they're doing, like, look at this. Weeha's going for a solo kill, almost gets it, but now Ramses takes over, Grave chills him, and just any time someone could rotate, right? That's the best part of Line and Slaughter. You're always going to have stun, you're always going to have a Hex TPing in, and we'll look for him.
Taking over the Visage, not a hero you'd expect necessarily. And actually trying to run the Primal Roar coming out. He's going strength though. Even Dazzle with that heal bomb holding his ground. Ramses though may end up going down here. Wait from away. Who was I to doubt Ramses? Oh yeah, the Wild Axes actually do cut him down. That's 465 golds going the way of Tavo. So, well, there you go. That's a way to get a kill. You know, overextension slightly from Ramses, and paiN Gaming capitalizes.
So they might just want to play more defensive now instead of trying to go for these risky kills they've been going for.
That's fair. And
this is another risky play.
You got to be taking these risks though, to be fair. If you're paiN Gaming down 6,000 net worth early on, Sunder is ready. There's the Naga Sleep. Doesn't catch everyone. Slaughter's running away. I don't think he has a blink just yet though. R&D, where's the setup? They're going for the kill. Burst down on the Lion, actually, of all targets. They don't even kill him. Lincoln's going up. Roger after the side may get picked up, but Ramses in trouble. Can he get the Thunder off in time? It doesn't look like it. The girls of phase and the burst down from Ramses finishes the job. And obviously with Terrorblade dead, paiN Gaming's running away, trying their best. At least obviously it's difficult to do against a Viper. Down goes the Beastmaster, and now Visage also trying to run with that Grave Chill, getting that burst of speed. Duster, though, different story. Doesn't have that burst of speed. He pops a Shallow Grave. And we'll delay that inevitable death on him. Back over to the Visage, maybe? No, we see over here, Nagasaki at least going for the turn kill on a Solo. And Solo may go down to the urn if anything. Yes, he will. But you see Visage actually able to make it away, it looks like, himself. So at least he survives, but Virtus Pro, you know, they win that fight big time. But it was a case where that's why, you know, he went into that lower life, so the idea that he's going to center someone, he burst him down. But obviously it didn't matter. Again, a couple of different parts of that fight taking place. So now if you're Virtus Pro on this side, you have a Radiance picked up. Obviously Morphlin's got his first big item. You got this Aegis. Do you just look to push more now, or is this going to be a farming Aegis, you think?
I think eventually they'll go for it. Solo might drop here, but no. Defensively, here comes the Viper. They might bring on Solo, but this is it again. They spend so much time killing him, and, well, they have everyone here, though.
Actually,
wow.
Going for Viper, too. He Hurricane Pikes away. It's not going to matter, though. So all of a sudden, he's dead now as well. Now Ramses. Oh, the Sunder from HMN on his teammate, King RD right there. The Shallow Grave coming out, but there's going to be too much lockdown. The heal bomb just not going to be enough. And again, eventually, when the Shallow Grave wears off, he falls to the burn, if anything. Meanwhile, off to the side on the left here, Weehaw trying to run. Lifestealer just sitting on top of him, though, finishes the job there. And Roger wants more out of this damage. He's going to be ensnared. Hits the crush, though, on Beastmaster. Duster thrown out the heal. Here comes the Hellburst Smasher, but can't get a range for that slow. So,
I mean, he's pretty good. This is Pasha. This is when he doesn't even get more Rams. He just starts running, maybe gets a Solar Crest, and guess what? Ramsey's going to have all the space in the world now.
Yeah, and he has a Corrosive Haze debuff obviously coming up from Slaughter, and I'm guessing Slaughter may have the blink now. It's going to be close, if anything. But one of the best vehicles for him, I think, is safe to say. Ramses, by the way, again, is that a Spirit Vessel? That's great against a shift, but it's not going to matter in the end, as he will survive walking it off. Lion, he may be the bait, if anything. He throws out the finger right there, and a Duster going for the turn kill the way for him. They want that kill. Naga Sleep, though. The Shallow Grave also on himself. You got HFN setting up with that Terrorblade. And the Metamorphosis, no one in the backlines. They're going for the kill. The Crush does come out as the Sleep does. And the pushback with the Adaptive Strike actually locks on HFN. They get the kill on Roger, but now HFN dying away. He has the center, could use it at the last second actually. On a Viper right there, going for the turn kill. No one. They will get the turn kill. HFN still alive. The Cross Phase is on him though. Ramses will finish the job with that waveform forward, but they lose a Lifestealer on top of that. If they get this kill as well, this is going to be huge for paiN Gaming, considering they lost their Terrorblade. There's the Aegis use. Can they kill him a second time's the big question.
I think so. These
bird stuns. There you go, the lockdown. Oh, he gets away from off. He somehow manages to do so. Damn, is he tanky? 3,100 life, but it just doesn't matter. Hat trick coming out for Weehaw. And that is exactly what paiN needs to get right back in this game, apparently.
Now it's a 1K game, and you're against a Terrorblade.
Exactly.
I'm far more scared of a Terrorblade than a Morphling.
Well, it's also the
personally.
supporting cast around him, too. It's a great supporting cast. You know, Dazzles, especially with that Shallow Grave and the Weave buff / D buff, is going to be useful. Speaking of that, coming into play right here for the kill and solo, but Roger with the response, throwing out that Blink Dagger use. Pasha, now he's looking to chase. Open wounds are up on a Wii. Duster, he's just going to run. No Shallow Grave coming. And they will find the pick on a Visage. Also going to get the Familiars, it looks like. At least they're trying. They will have to pick those off as well, but obviously a key kill on Weehaw.
This is like a 20-second metamorphosis. They're going to do a decent chunk to this base.
Yeah, how about this build, by the way, in HFN? Just going the SNY drum, just early combat. He actually even has a full Manta style queued up right now, so I'm curious.
This is TB. This is the perfect TB.
Yeah.
You win, you get 1 kill, you take part of their base. That's crazy.
There's the steal from Ramses, pops his own reflection right there, going for the big burst, almost the kill. The Shallow Grave comes out, and he's like, please, get in range so I can sunder you. Asleep, but it might be too dangerous for paiN. Yeah, take what you got, get the hell out of there.
That's a melee round. This team was down 8K no more than 5 minutes ago. Courier's going to die, so is King RD, but you just took a melee, Rax.
Yeah. Oh, definitely great for paiN Gaming. There you go. As you mentioned, they lose Naga Siren. Actually, a little bit of decent goal going the way of Ramses there for that, but paiN Gaming cutting the gap to almost having the net worth lead themselves, apparently, especially with that Terrorblade. The other hunter for Duster. He's out. Both the spike and the crush miss.
Getting dusty on him.
Terrorblade pops Metamorphosis. Just going at it with the tower. VP, they have the Slaughter Lifestealer bomb in the background.
They thought they saw the smoke because his creep got smoked in vision, I'm pretty sure. It's still on him as
I
well.
heard some pings coming out, so maybe. Anyways, here we go. Beastmaster going to jump in first, but the counter initiation on a Beastmaster. They lock down Viper, though. A lot of damage coming in from HFN. He's dropping fast, though. Will he go for the Sunder? No, not just yet. Lincoln's yes. So finally, the Sunder comes out on the Lifestealer, it looks like. And Pasha just trying to simply walk away. I think the Urn's going to burn him down, though, aka the Spirit Vessel. Will finish the job. Slaughter also running the other direction. They root up the Viper right there. He goes for the turn kill on anybody he can, but no one will fall. HFN is a god among men right now, but now he needs to run and get more support from Duster. The waveform forward. Ramses wants the kill. He says, you ain't going nowhere. Pops him down with that Ethereal Blade. Now he's looking to run himself. Ramses with that strength shift pops himself in the Ethereal Blade form. And the Familiar is not nearly enough damage to finish the job. No one sitting on top of Visage, turning his attention now to others as the sleep does come out from King RD. Will this be a reset for paiN, or will they TP out? Looks like the TP is the play.
I mean, you lose your Viper one more time here when he doesn't have buyback. This could just be a game against Terrorblade.
Yeah, you're right, though. Viper and Lifestealer's farm compared now, especially Weehaw, how he's really stepped up.
This is a smart play, though. I think you have to. Now that Metamorphosis has gone right, like, Terrorblade's not even a hero right now without meta.
No sleep, no meta. They do still have Primal Roar, something popping the Lincoln Sphere there initially, but they're just kind of going back and forth using the illusions against one another. Familiars trying to find an angle. Lions low in the backlines, but Roger goes in first. Jump in for the kill in HFN. The Lotus Orb coming out. The Ramses cannot finish the job as the Shallow Grave is also used. He's good for now. He does not have the Sunder, though. He's limping away. Pasha taking over the big creep and finishes the job. Onto the Terrorblade. Meanwhile, over here, Chase is on a Lion, but that's a Lion for the Terrorblade. They did lose Viper, obviously, as a response as well, but no doubt Virtus Pro is happy about this so far. King RD, it looks like it could just get better. The Lotus Orb not going to save him in the end. Weehaw standing his ground. He is tanky himself. Can he do enough damage in return, though? Using the Familiar stuns, brings it back up. He has stun locked and a Lifestealer is real. Well played by Weehaw, and Ramses goes down. What big plays for both Tavo and Weehaw, and they cannot kill the Sardar, but the lockdown, that was insane right there.
Because if somehow HFN gets that Aegis, you might just lose the game. And
look at that big creep wave, though.
The double siege.
Well, he has to go. He tried to defend the range racks there. He ends up getting back there a little bit late. So, but they see that. They're going to finish Roshan. So much for that in the end. You know, he buys back and obviously doesn't even delay the Roshan or stop it in the end. Now, those illusions definitely doing plenty. And
God, Wii is so tanky. Almost level 25
really
as well.
is.
That is the Visage, and you see, they pop pipe. They're ready to go in.
They're going in for sure. They're locking out Ramsey. That's going to be big. That would be a dieback. Remember, he pops a BKB, though. Now he's looking for the turn. Meanwhile, the Primal Roar in the midst of it on the Lifestealer. It looks like Ramsey's in the backline. They're going for the kill on Terrorblade. He still has the Sunder. He's trying to find the target. Sunder the last second, but he didn't get any life. I don't even know who he's Sunder, but he barely stayed alive. The Shallow Grave's keeping alive a little bit longer, but with the break effect up, he goes down. The Aegis, of course, going to bring up Weehaw. Meanwhile, out comes Asleep now. And are they going to fight or run? It looks like paiN looking to retreat with no Terrorblade. That's probably the smart move. However, they're not the fastest. Roger's going in. He finds the initial stun. He's in the front line, still going to take that Grave Chill. push him backwards. They do get the turn kill, but now Nagasar on the Lotus Orb. He's taking too much damage, most likely. Duster's still nearby. Everyone's nearby. Weeha's still confident about this, that he can make a play, but now VP picks up on that, and they're focusing the attention onto the Visage instead.
Their base, though, slowly getting tickled down.
True. Yeah, back there, Pasha. Manta style pop that he just picked up. He's running down. He will get the kill on a King RD, and now they catch Visage. Locking him down. Once again, that break effect, no doubt, doing plenty. Ramses is pounding in the auto attacks. Out comes the nuke, and they will also finish off Lion in a response. But you mentioned the base. Pasha is going to clean it up now with that Radiant. So more base damage, however, taken by Virtus.pro, despite that success.
Is one fight here. Man, look at that Morphling's net worth, though. Even the Visage higher than HFN.
That's the thing. You do look back at that and see, okay, well, Ramses is continuing to be very, very farm. Buyback situation. Viper and Dazzle, the only two heroes currently with one. They just jump in. They're going to the backlines on a Viper. Actually, speaking of him, he does have a buyback, as we mentioned, and Live Stealer reacting, and that's going to be popped on Duster. Or Spike's done on a couple heroes as well. HFM, BKB, as well as that Metamorphosis, tears down the line, and now he's going for Ramses. No, realizing he can't do the most damage to him. Turns his attention elsewhere, looking for the kill, as the sleep comes out on teammates from Morphling, but Morphling is able to make it out, and maybe going back in themselves, actually. See the reflection pop by Ramses, I believe that was. HFN, he still has a center, remember. He's good on life for now. Ramses actually not so good on life. Ramses is going down right here. He's in a bad spot, hiding in the tree, somehow still alive. Meanwhile, beatdowns happening on a Visage after the buyback from no one. They kill Visage. No buyback for him for 100 seconds. Viper trying to run. Great job with those familiars, though. Still doing plays. HFN did use the center, by the way. Pasha caught off guard by it. Running away. The wild access will cut right through him to finish the job. And HFN, not much life to work with now. Looking to fall back, perhaps. Dazzle throwing the heal bomb. No one wanted that kill. It's going to be a dieback on him, though. If he goes down, it looks like it very likely could be. The Ethereal Blade's not going to save him, actually. Buybacks on both Slaughter, as well as the Lifestealer from VP. But again, paiN Gaming coming on top of a fight, and look at that, a double damage rune spawns for Terrorblade.
Man, this is
falls back.
And it's not like Dazzle has that many mana items, right? So that is a pretty expensive 4-staff.
That's fair. I noticed an item on Morphling, going back to him real quickly. Ramses, again, he's been very far, but he actually went the eye of Scotty. He still hasn't gone that butterfly that we were mentioning earlier, but Grant, we might have a fight coming out here solo. Or Spike, just on the creep right there, really, again.
No
Ramses
sleep.
in the front lines, Primal Roar in the back lines on a Slaughter. Actually going for the Lifestealer bomb, pops that BKB. Slaughter's going to be picked off. HFN again sitting his ground with his own BKB. The god that he is, they're locking out Viper. No one can't do a damn thing against those familiars. Dumb. He goes down. Ramses again on the run. And GG's called by Virtus.pro. paiN Gaming takes game number 1 over Virtus.pro. Hell of an early comeback by them, and the Terrorblade does the work.
Yeah, I was wrong. I thought it was going to be the HFN show, but it was his supporting cast. Like you just said, Tavo getting in there. All three of the real analysts, like not me. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but but they think paiN Gaming really outdrafted them, and I just like Ab and Pudge. You just run at people. That's what you do with that.
Well, I will say this. So the biggest point I think they were making again was the OD versus Vicious, how that's a bad matchup. As we do have a first blood. Pasha going down to the bottom lane. Looks like Metamorphosis is activated in Duster, able to lock him down initially with the split Earth, I'm guessing. Back to the top lane. Looks like there's some action up there. Visage also taking damage middle lane, but no, never mind. Just trading some auto attacks is what it comes down to. But yeah, Visage seemed like he was diving the OD right there, so it takes a little bit of damage. He's actually going to TP back to the middle tower. In the meantime, top lane, the hook does land. Great angle for Roger. Roger getting low himself. Those wild axes coming out. However, the waveform forward, and Ramses will finish the job on to the Beastmaster. The fact that he did die, he has to be careful down there, apparently.
Listen, man. I would suggest checking out the VP room, because I got to watch them. Wait, you were at WESG Europe watching like Solo and them play. Ooh, that hook middle. Sorry, he should get out, but
that's slow. It's just not nearly enough. And Gravechill, to be fair, is pretty strong too. But bottom lane, Abaddon's in trouble. Remember, he's not level 6 yet, so of course no borrowed time. And Photic Shield will tank him up a little bit. HFN doesn't have the Metamorphosis for 7 more seconds. Will that matter though? Maybe not. He's going to split up. Great job with the ensnare. And they loot. Oh, they actually caught it, King RD. But Roger not going to make anything of that as far as the response goes.
Like you get those early points in your defensive and the Gravechill, and you can just slow someone forever. Easy kills. You never die. When you saw the end of last game, Visage, it didn't look like he took damage.
And the Ags was clearly such a good pickup, but hold that thought, because Morphling, he's going toe-to-toe with Tavo. He's confident, shifted into that strength. He waveforms in, gets the kill for the killing spree. Now he's just backing off.
I think Drums is good. You move around the map, you farm quicker, and it gives you a little bit of HP. I think it's a smart build again.
Okay. See if he goes for that actually or not, but bottom lane again, Roger, level 3 only, not much you can do right here. TPs are coming in, Pasha. Photic Shield currently on himself, they do kill Roger, but that TP, Morphling already here, Rubik joining as well. So Virtus.pro wants to definitely capitalize. Maybe King already gonna have to suicide himself. It looks like that is gonna be the play. It plays a distraction, and they will kill him, but he buys time for obviously his teammates to get out, including that Terrorblade.
That's one of those skills, especially in like a pub game. Like, you're gonna get yelled at no matter what. If you somehow save 3 of your teammates and let one die, you're gonna get yelled at. But King RD, he has not lost anyone with these sleeves. He has played so well.
He is on point, no doubt. And I know a lot of people would just sit there like, oh, all he's doing is pressing R. I mean, it's a lot more than that, frankly. But you know, positioning the biggest key. Roger gonna be missing that hook right there on the uphill. However, Ramses is like, I got your back. Don't worry, commits for it. There's a stolen sleep from Rubik. Will they get a turn kill out of this now? They catch Visage initially. Obviously, he's a tough kill. Goes without saying. Pudge at the front lines with that rod activated, but now Duster ports in. Ramses already getting on the 1 kill onto Visage himself. Tavo trying to juke on out. Primal Roar going to be used defensively, but they lose Leshrac. And HFN, of course, doesn't have that Metamorphosis either as he comes in late, so they do find the pick on the Leshrac. Great hook to finish the job. And that's 3 kills in favor of Virtus.pro.
And he stole Roar. He stole Roar. Wow. From Song to Roar. That's just going to be free kills. And Duster bought back there, by the way, before he TP'd in. He's bought back TP. And yeah, this is just VP playing a lot better than last game. They're just making no mistakes, really.
Well, the ensnare hits Rubik, but Roger again on point with the defensive hook. Pulls Rubik away, and he's going to be fine. But yeah, that's a couple of huge steals by Rubik early on. The sleep into the Primal Roar catches Visage, but a little too deep, so not going to go for that one. However, Roger, no one can hook him, unfortunately. Well, Forestaff is pretty good.
Jesus.
This is that defensive ability list that I was talking about earlier. There's a Photic Shield. They're actually going to save Roger? No, he finally goes down, but now the fight breaking out more. Ramses finds a cone of Leshrac. That's another death on him for 25 more seconds. He ain't coming back for it. Terrorblade pops the reflection, just simply going to run at this point. Weehaw. He cannot afford another death right now. Looks like he might be fine, maybe not. Ramses waveform in. Nice counter stun set with the familiars. And now to Ramses overextend. A Photic Shield. Morphing into that Terrorblade. Pops his own reflection. And is going to run. Playing it safe. So yeah, these are tough kills for paiN Gaming to make as far as that smoke play goes. And so it's not going to result really in anything. But I swear, Ramses is making this look so easy on this hero. Yeah, I've seen so many Morphlings that cannot play at the level that he's playing at, it seems like. And really both of these games, obviously in the losing ever last game. But Pasha, here's put under. Again, he has borrowed time as well. A Photic Shield to come out, so he can't overcommit to this. The blink away from the OD. The hook is going to miss. Looks like attempted on a Weehaw there. King RD, the sleep. Where they setting up on Morphlings in the front lines. Not the easiest target, though. HFN goes right for him. Stolen reflection, though, coming out from Rubik. Meanwhile, off to the side, Roger, he may end up dying as the Primal Roar hits on OD, but the shield comes out, so it's going to keep him alive. Roger did fall. HFN, though, he's in no man's land, it feels like. Doesn't have mana right now because the Sanity's Eclipse comes out. They get the pick onto Tavo, and they also catch Duster, and they want more. They want HFN. They want the raid boss that is. Weehaw, also a bit of a raid boss himself, feels like, throwing out the stun with those familiars. Mentioned great plays with the last game as well, but the waveform forward, Ramsey still wants something out of this. I don't think they're going to get it, though. A little too far. Maybe they will. Yeah, blink in from no one. They want to catch more. Astral Imprisonment still ready to be had. They catch Terrorblade. And now they're going to set up a round, and Weehaw not much mana to work with. The hook, easy kill onto Terrorblade. Great chase from Virtus.pro there. You give it to OD or Morphling, you think?
I think you still give it to Morphling. He is the one split push. I could be completely wrong, but it feels like he's the one like doing stuff by himself. And
we're not even 20 minutes into the game, as 2770 gold saved up. So just needs the Eagle Song, and then he is good to go.
I just realized they have 2 ways to steal abilities. Well, sorry, you're going down, Lash. I am sorry, my friend, but they have the Morphling stealing abilities as well as the Rubik, and you saw they have 2 reflections. they actually have 2 reflections, and that's insane. If they and they do stack because it's not like a debuff; it's just illusions hitting you.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have 2 of your own illusions hitting you if he keeps it.
We need a Darkseer in this game too, man. That'd be Shadow Demon Dark, and you can just ruin the game. Obviously, a great couple of finds there as we're talking about illusions. Pasha, he wants more. Roger's coming over, more from Virtus.pro as well, heading over, including no one. Get the initial Astral Imprisonment, the hook right on out of it. Perfect timing. It's like they practiced that before. And they get the easy kill on a Weehaw. It's usually a tough kill. Meanwhile, bottom lane, solo kill for Ramses as he takes out Beastmaster. All right, Grant, I think it's safe to say this game is a bit different right now.
Yep, and I love the whole the ABBA Pudge opening. Oh, now we're gonna see the hook. Oh my God, this guy's pretty good.
You first pick a Pudge, you better be landing hooks. I'll say it that way. Roger, they do successfully get the kill as a result of that start, and the well play's already coming up from Virtus Pro. They are happy. They're having a good time.
Look at this,
as they should be. And Ramsey's like, yeah, guys, I'm taking care of the bottom lane. Don't worry.
He's going melee.
He's going racks. Yeah,
I might go range racks because they might still defend, but maybe not.
That kill the illusions quickly. What is it? Naga Siren support and then. Well, I guess I could do this.
But what do they have? They have to use the birds, and I believe they're on cooldown.
Oh,
they have nothing. He's just going to kill it still.
Yeah, no familiars, and Rogers here just in case so is OD now. In fact, maybe that wasn't the best play, because now it just allows them to respawn in Virtus Pro, and they get 2 kills out of it. The Sanity of the Eclipse comes out. They're going for Tavo as well. He, too, is going to fall. Well, he popped this.
I mean, this is just...
Wait a second. Did I just see that right?
Yeah, I believe you did. This is just... Oh, my goodness. So
okay.
This is a massacre.
This is VP laughing at paiN Gaming right now. I mean, they lost the first game. You know what? It's fine to have fun, but that seemed a little silly right there. Anyways, they hook in Terrorblade. That's another kill. No buyback to be had. This could be a very quick victory for Virtus Pro.
Yeah, I'm actually really surprised they haven't called it already, because this is, I mean, you're just not, there's absolutely no way to come back. Yeah. I mean, your Terrorblade doesn't have enough farm to farm up these super, he just doesn't. You have no base defense, and Roger just styled on you.
Yeah.
This is why you made that Lil for Roger trade, because maybe Lil Pudge is good, but Roger, I think we saw maybe 2 hooks that missed. Who doesn't like watching VP just, I mean, they just goof around, right? Even same Weehaw, he's a smile. Weehaw actually has one of the most gorgeous smiles, but yeah, you can definitely go check him out. And that's always great to do, but as you said, man, Skywrath, Core, we have a PA, an empowered PA, pardon me, Mega, not just by Empower, but Tree as well. But here we go, we're already back in there. Roger, he's in a pickle.
Roger's in a lot of trouble, sure enough. He is leashed up to Ramses. Roger going to run, though. Pots of Fairy Fire. King Artie's going to die first, actually. So not exactly sure how this all started. It looked decent for paiN initially, but not so decent in the end. In fact, Tavo, I think he's good. Oh, another bolt. It's not going to be enough. Oh, maybe it will be, actually. Needed one more. It's going to be out of range, though. Yeah, he'll swashbuckle away, and he's good. That triple mango, also the regen kicking in.
Where you're level 7 with those level 4 balls, and you can do the thing, right, where all your balls explode on one guy, and then you resummon, and you instantly do, like, some crazy, like, 900 burst damage. That's gone now. You can't do that anymore. And also, it feels interesting, Tavo. I mean, he might go down here.
He already used a swashbuckle. Yeah. That's why they're going in. One more attack should do it. Yes, Ramses finds it. So great execution by VP. Obviously, he felt comfortable, but he didn't know the Treant was there. As soon as Treant came out, he realized he was in a deadly spot. Pasha, he'll skewer away. He's fine at the top lane. And triple mango. We're seeing that. Oh my God, Wee's dead.
He is. Yeah. He goes down. I mean, Roger should be okay here.
He has a tether up. He's going to pick up the Arcane when he wants it, but great block from King Art. Actually, and that secures the kill. Yeah, he was so desperate to get the rune that instead of going back for a tether away, he actually ends up dying. And again, great execution from King Artie there. What's with these triple mangoes, by the way? I mean, we saw it on Pango as well as Magnus. We saw it several times in the series already.
And we actually, Ramses had a lot bottom too. He just popped one of them, so he had an item slot. I don't know. It's just the man, and wait, he's just dead. He can't do anything.
That's the other thing about this hero, too. The Arcane Bull going to help finish the job. No one credit for the kill. The silence. He has great burst damage, but a long-lasting silence. Solo, though, in some trouble himself. But he's going to bait out a turn kill. Looks like that's the idea. Ramsey's coming in. Already with the dagger throw. Has another one coming up here. Phantom Strike as well, but choosing better of it.
Don't refuse to play it, but I mean, compared to the West, Chinese teams just don't. It's a hero I've heard... even Jax talked about it, they just don't consider it a Dota hero, and I'm like, well, I mean, technically it is, but he definitely just changes how the game's played. No one will get hit.
There's the Wisp. He comes in for the save once again with the bottle charges. They're going to turn on a Tusk at least, maybe more if they're not careful. There's the Mystic Flare. He takes so much burst damage. The Arcane Bolt spam continues, and that Cryptstorm ain't going to do a damn thing, it feels like. Duster's also low himself. Tavo comes in. They clean up Io, actually. The Arcane Bolt is going to finish off Weehaw, but at what cost now? For no one. Trying to run away, not going to be enough. And the Mystic Seal, or the Ancient Seal, excuse me, also unable to help him in the end against that Phantom Lancer. And speaking of PL, he is still here. Tavo's going to end up with a double kill out of this, so that actually worked out like a pretty good trade for paiN Gaming, it felt like. Do they defend this tower? I mean, obviously with the, the armor from Treant Protector, That living armor is pretty good for counter-pushing, or not counter-pushing, but preventing an aggressive push, so.
It's pretty scary, especially right there versus the Pango with ulti. You might see him. Let's see if he pops it.
Skyrath is coming in, the Ancient Seal is up, and all of a sudden, Death Prophet is absolutely dead. He had to relocate as well from PA. King RD is also going to fall, and there's Tavo getting away, as you mentioned, using his ultimate. Oh, Patches.
Oh, look at that Pasha with the blink at 13 minutes. Not even just blink. He's the Soul Ring plus blink. He's always going to have mana to do what he wants, and it's a free kill on HFN, especially Pasha plus Skyrath, pardon me.
He's dead. Yeah, you're right. Here comes the Stifling Dagger going in with a relocate. They're using everything just to make sure to secure that kill on a PA, or PL, excuse me, on the Phantom Lancer. He's dead for 30. So, yeah, that Blink Dagger pickup, obviously in a key timing there for Pasha, and they make the best use of it possible, killing the heavy core on the other side.
And that's the thing. You're going to see the mag just, oh, well, Weeha's going to pop ult. You're going to find someone is the question. Looks like Roger.
They go right for Roger, but again, that means no one is there to do plenty of damage. Now, we did land a silence, but it came in a little late after the Mystic Flare. They do pick off Roger eventually. That's an IO, though. You just spent an Exorcism, and they lose Tavo elsewhere meanwhile. Yeah. So it's like, you get the idea. Okay, you want to focus down that IO, but
like when your position 5 is that important and he's losing these birds, it's not very good.
Yeah, you see, they literally smoke up on top of them. Now, they were spotted by a ward even, so that wasn't going to work. The paiN Gaming, they just simply, it was like a smoke just simply for a little bit of speed burst, it felt like, but they might get Death Prophet. The RP is ready, uses it perfectly. Stifling Dagger comes in. Oh my God.
That was an 850 crit at 17 minutes. He has the Empower, he has the -4 armor as well. Talent at 15.
Yeah.
An 850 crit at 17 minutes is not what you want to see if you're a paiN Gaming player or fan.
No, that is a definition of melting right there. And it could get a little bit worse as Visage skewered back, and no one is on a mega kill streak, but they do not want to give this up as paiN Gaming. HFN comes in with the Doppelganger Overgrowth. Thunderman plays the Mystic Flare. There's a lot of illusions absorbing the damage. HFN going dash forward towards Pasha, but not realizing he's in a bad spot. Cannot get away. The crit down on top of that on a King RD. And now they're going to go after Tavo to finish the job. Ramses is just doing so much damage right now. It's insane.
Look, he's just in their base too. He doesn't care. Look, it's just he just crit. Like this is the VP people were expecting, like that game 1, you know, and now, well, they're playing like it.
But that's not to say that they're not trying by any means.
Even no one right there fake denying the bounty rune from the Wisp. They're feeling themselves right now.
And like I said, it is a game in the end. You know, you're allowed to have fun. There's nothing wrong with that, of course. You know, we saw the whole Sunder play last game. That was clearly a troll of sorts. Solo, he's trying to make some jukes, get away. Remember, this is a support Visage, not the most farm as items go, but doing plenty of damage still, but out comes the living armor. Roger in here with the tether. Look at that tanky Dream Protector, man. Magnus from a distance. He's even going to be here. They're using so much once again just to try to kill support. Duster goes down in the backline, says Ramses. They'll pick off King RD and Weeha as well. The bait is real, and that all started because they dove after Solo on that Dream Protector. You know, there was a lot of first pick Dream Protector. You know, what are they thinking? Well, I guess that's an example right there.
They'll never get another Mercedes.
I mean,
with that. I mean, the game. I don't want to be like, whoa. I mean,
well, that was Pasha, to be fair.
Yeah, it is. But there's what can you, if you're paiN, if you have a PA, if you're the team with a PA here, I'm sure it's been done in some random game, but in a major, that's insane.
It's a good player. He has plenty of good backup around him too. Good team. He has that blur on top of the living armor as well, by the way, and an eye. So speaking of, you mentioned last game.
Oh, Lord have mercy on his sins. 1,300 crit.
I am saying a silent prayer right now for King RD. That just happened.
If HFN goes down here, I think it's just curtains.
But yeah, it goes back to they have a team once again to save it. I can't even say a word with the 1,500 freaking crit happening once again.
Laughing deeps.
I think Virtus Pro is gonna on their way at least to trying to secure this series 2-1. Obviously, Tusk's still under-leveled. He just melts with the Mystic Flare. No one pretty deep in here, but they're already fountain camping, and we're 21 minutes. Okay.
They actually are, yeah.
Literally, this is happening right now, and literally, it's working.
And no one's dying. What can you do? This is the VP everyone expected. Yeah.
Are you kidding me? No one does eventually go down with a huge crit again. And he's just killing everybody. Going for another rampage. Okay, finally the Aegis will be popped.
Wait, what?
And Solo leaves the game. What is happening right now?
I want to say that's a guarantee. And look at him.
Yeah. That's
Why? Why did I do this? I lost my friend. His quadruple rampage. Oh, we're back.
And we're back, and
the bird's
actually
done?
back into the game. No, he gets out. No, he will not. Oh, that's Basha right there going down. Ramsey's realizing he has to fight on his own, and he too will fall. And that's that's nearly 1,000 gold going the way of Tava right there for that kill. So. Oh, he has a Battle Fury. What am I saying? I keep forgetting that he has. I'm like, oh, he has some power, so he didn't go Battle Fury. But you are right. He did go the minus armor talent. So it's getting out there. Middle lane solo. He is going to go in with his Blink Dagger. Catches the PL, the silence, and nothing PL can do but accept death.
Yep, that's the thing. We talk. You don't see many like people pick Tree, right? But Root so good versus PL. Can't doppelganger out of it.
But see, that's the thing, though. It was if I'm not mistaken, it was a first pick Treant Protector, so it's not like they picked it in reaction either. So
that's true.
I don't know. It was a Treant Magnus with their first two picks.
I think Kyle was one talking about that, like picking PL into Tree. That seems a little bit risque. Yeah. And here we go.
There we go, indeed. Another 1,400 crit coming out for yet another kill. Obviously, the immediate buyback, and now PA just has to get the hell on out of there. He's trying. He's like, you know what? I'll man fight this. Phantom Lancer realizing that was a lost cause. The RP lands on all four. Is that 4 freaking heroes? It absolutely is. That was 3. Oh, that is game. GG well played is called officially this time, and it actually is a victory in favor of Virtus Pro.
And that's just, Virtus Pro. After game 1, man, paiN, you guys, they're looking really good, but then VP just 2 20-minute games just right after.